Back now for Forsyth County Connections. Thanks for staying with us. We have a very special and first-time guest to the show with us right now. Desyi Reyes is lead eligibility specialist for Forsyth County's Department of Social Services. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for all you're doing. How does that, let's talk about the child care subsidy that you emailed me about, because I wasn't I wasn't versed on this too much until you brought me up to speed. Now, what is a child care subsidy and who's eligible to apply? Bring me up to speed.
So child care subsidy is a state program that helps parents or responsible adults pay for child care.
And now, can anybody apply for this just because they're a parent? Do they automatically get it or what?
They do have to meet eligibility criteria, so they have to have a need for care, and that could be employment or seeking higher education,
right.
Or the child can have a developmental need.
Right.
They do have to meet income eligibility. For example, a household of 4 cannot make more than $5,358 a month. So
and,
we do look at income.
This has been such a hot button issue too, Desyi, as you well know, because people say, well, look, I can't afford to work because, child care is so expensive. It's going to take my whole paycheck. And now you're sort of lending a hand with that, aren't you?
Yes, I think we are.
Yeah. I mean, do you get a sense of feedback or maybe any positive changes or benefits that families can experience through this? Have you got any sense of how it's helping?
I think that it helps families, the parent, the guardians, keep employment, keep going to school, but most importantly, it helps the child.
Absolutely.
Because it gives them access to quality child care.
You also wrote me about the what you refer to as the wait list. Now, I'm pretty sure I know what a waiting list is, but you explain it to me. What's a wait list for the subsidy? Tell me all about that.
Well, the child care need is greater than our funding.
Okay.
So right now we've had to implement a waiting list in September of 2024.
Okay.
And that's what it is. It's just parents waiting for more funding to be available from the state so that we can give them the service.
All right, so let's give them a little bit of hope here. I mean, when does all this end? I mean, what's the expectation? If I'm on this wait list, what can I expect? Or maybe that's putting you on the spot. It's not fair to ask you that, but
no, that's actually a good question. But we don't know when the child care waiting list is going to be completely removed. So we are having to wait for months to become available.
You had told me before there's something going on about a survey for the wait list. What's that all about?
In order for us to be able to make sure that the people on our waiting list still have a need, we send out a survey twice a year.
Okay.
And one is actually going out in the middle of September.
All right, and that goes out twice a year. You said, now what kind of questions are on there? Because, I don't take tests very well, but I mean, if I was trying to fill this thing out, what kind of questions are being asked of people? Give me an example or something.
The survey will ask families or the parents if they are still in need, like, are you still working? Are you still in school? And we'll also ask them approximate how much they make a month, so we can have an idea.
So you're getting an update on these people that maybe, and some of them are already in the system. I mean, do they have to reapply, or what happens if they don't return the survey? Help me understand this stuff. They
don't have to reapply. They just answer the questions and send it back to us, and that survey can be returned by email, mail, or in person.
Right.
And if they don't send it back, they will be removed from our waiting list. That doesn't mean that they can't contact us back and be placed back on the waiting list, but it will remove them from the waiting list.
Before I let you go, because you and I just met in person a few minutes ago with email, what's gratifying to you about your job and what you're doing, especially with this, with child care and the subsidy and all that? What does it mean to you?
I like working under child care because I know that there is a lot of children out in the community that might not have food on the table every day.
Right.
And knowing that some of these children get to have a meal, a snack, at least twice a day, and they go home to their families, that's gratifying to me.
I bet. I just appreciate all you're doing. Is there a general website? Can people just go to the county website and find their way through the portal to get more information, or what's the best way?
Like I said, they can come in person. They can go to the county website.
Okay.
We also have a direct email to our unit, which is fcchildcare@foresight.cc.
All right.
If they want to get on our waiting list, they can always email us their contact
Desyi,
information.
thanks for everything you're doing. I'm so glad that you're working on behalf of so many people and helping them. Thank you.
You're welcome.